Began 3.5 months ago, has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner looking to make a play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought out after just a short return. The Missouri Tigers offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
By quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pop over the middle. It's Boyd. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
They'll kick it away here. Field it at the 25. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Tulsa's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Graves. Running back grabs it on the screen. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Spins away from the defender. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. 1st down at 10. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and goal for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Returner looking to create better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Fighting him off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down. Nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Scanning the field, it's Graves. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They finally make the stop with the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll be brought down. An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tulsa.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score. Tulsa 14, Missouri 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Tulsa on top right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Dumps it down to the back. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Grabbed by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup. He makes a big play there.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw. It's Graves. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. Jukes to get past a man. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. This offense really clicking. Now the all-important extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion sets up a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They bring the punter onto the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And that catch is hauled in. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Graves. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Tulsa. They connect for 6.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Middle's going to wrap up this first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The first play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Graves. And this pass is caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. This offense cannot be stopped. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivered.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Graves. He's got it in the open. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Mayava. Touchdown, Tulsa. This passing game is still on fire.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
QB keeper all the way. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
A play action, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run it with the option.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Graves. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Tulsa, 49. Missouri, 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Grinding away on the ground. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Back to pass. It's Graves. The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll try the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A change of direction.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the catch downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back. It's Graves. On the move now. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense have made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.